Hello everybody, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for visiting with me today. Forgive me for laying in bed. If you've been following my channel, you know I've recently gotten out of the hospital and I just filmed a video a few minutes ago and I want to get caught up, so I have to film this one. But it took a lot out of me to sit up and get ready and do a video. I can't believe how much it took out of me. So now I'm just chilling in my bed. I want to get this done for you. I want to get this out. So, you know, gotta keep chugging along. But in this video, excuse me, we are going to discuss just a few parts of Ryan Anderson's recent live he did on TikTok. Forgive me, I'm sorry, that's going to happen a lot too. I don't really have a whole lot to say on every clip, but I do have some of my own input, if you will. So join me and we'll just go ahead and jump right in.
Happened in the season. There's so much that happened. Okay. Now I'm on to the text that Gypsy released, okay, showing that I was threatening Aurora or whatever. Number one, those texts were an argument between me and Ken, okay, through Gypsy, okay. We planned this whole meeting I was going to see Gypsy and the baby, and we were going to get a paternity test. We let Lifetime know we were going to do it on camera. And I even said, like, is this just for camera? And blah, blah, blah. And Gypsy said, no, I want to see you too. So I was like, okay, cool. Okay. You tell Ken shuts it down. Ken threatens you, gives you an ultimatum, all this, says, you can go meet Ryan, but he can't meet Aurora. Okay. Number one, at that moment, when he said that, Aurora had my last name, I was on the birth certificate, and I had not been tested yet. And you were sending me baby pictures, you were sending me this, you were sending me that. So of course I wanted to see you with your baby. I did. I wanted to see that reaction.
We all knew this, right? This is exactly what Gypsy and Ken are going to do. It's what they've been doing. They are going to use Aurora in any way that helps them, whether it means attention, views, money, grace. That child has been used like a rag, and she's only a few months old. It's sad, and it's going to continue. And as long as either one of those douchebags, Gypsy and Ken, as long as either one of them think that they can hold her over Ryan's head in some way, they will, because they are immature idiots. It's sick. A family of users. How great. And Ryan, I don't like Ken's face either. It screams cocky, arrogant prick. And he has absolutely nothing to be arrogant about. Absolutely nothing. So he really, Ken, he needs to check himself. He's probably still trying to figure out how to explain Gypsy to his doll collection in his mom's basement. Ken isn't anything breathtaking. He's softer than baby shit. He is. He's mushier than soaked bread. He's a delicate flower. He's about as intimidating as a wet sock. He's about as tough as a Dollar Tree action figure. He ain't got it. He's as limp as a Magic Kingdom churro. If you know, you know. He's the result of a romantic union between a White Claw and a wine cooler. Okay? He looks like one of those guys that, and no offense, but he looks like one of those guys that irons creases into his jeans. He looks like he cries during sex. He looks like one of those guys whose hands are always cold. You know who I'm talking about, right? You know, those guys. Poor guy has 1,000 miles to go to reach mediocre. It all brings a song to mind, and I'm going to try and sing it to you, so forgive my singing. Now this is sung to the tune of Walt Disney's Beauty and the Beast, Gaston, but it's for Ken. Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, wee Ken, thinking you're something you're not. Every guy watching is glad they're not you. Stuck with a murdering twat. There's no man in town as pitied as you. You're everyone's favorite fall guy. Everyone's scared and worried for you. It's not very hard to see why. I'll work on that. I'll get Eric to maybe make some music for that, but I'll work on that some more. We'll workshop it. It's a long song if I really want to get into it. But seriously, these idiot men, Ken knows. He knows.
You fucking knew!
She's been reaching out to Ryan. And the fact that she's so pressed by everything Ryan does is proof that she should not be in an adult relationship. She certainly shouldn't be a parent. Ken needs to get that baby, sue for full custody, and take off. Since he's not a convicted killer, he already has a leg up on her. Already.
I do want to say the moment I did find out Aurora was not mine, I signed over rights. I just want y'all to know that. Okay? I want y'all to know Aurora's a sweet, innocent baby, and I would do nothing to hurt her. Let me tell y'all this. Ken dislikes me so much that he once told Gypsy that if they split up, Gypsy could not be with me or he would threaten to take Aurora away. Okay? That's how controlling he is. Okay? So, y'all just remember that. And that's one reason I don't like him. He has threatened custody over her so many times since Aurora's born. How old is Aurora? 5 months? Not even 6 months. So I do not like him for many reasons, but one of them is because he even told her, if they split up, you cannot be with Ryan or I will get sole custody. Like I don't like him for that. I don't like him for the fact that he calls her names. I don't like him for the fact that just his face. I don't like his face. And he called me a petty ass bitch on national television. Dude, you would not say that to my face.
I don't have a whole lot to say on this one, but this is just a peek at how Gypsy pits these guys against each other. She does it. She enjoys hurting people. She gets off on it. She enjoys feeling men are fighting over her, even these two men. She's getting off on this whole thing. She's totally getting off on this. Her and her little Bermuda Triangle. It's sick. She has a sick mind. And honestly, I cannot believe Ryan didn't see this coming. I really can't. But he still seems to want to be her protector. That's just how it seems. He needs to let that go. Even if she slithers back to him, she'd slither on to another dork the first chance she got. It's what she does. It is what she does.
It was not for me. It was damage control, because you realize you went too far and your people probably told you, whoa, this is not cool. She got a lot of backlash for it. She got a lot. I saw videos of people tearing her up, and I'm not for that. I'm not. This whole time, guys,
I'm glad he realizes that. It wasn't for him. It wasn't for us. It was for her, so she can pat herself on the back and tell herself what a great gal she is, what a wonderful, amazing person she is. To apologize to Ryan, look how great I am. That apology was one of the most comical things I've seen on the internet in a while. It was given this.
Right? You guys having fun? All aboard the toxic gossip train. You're chugging down the tracks of misinformation. The toxic gossip train.
I just realized something. Do you know how lucky we are that Gypsy isn't a former theater kid, do you know how much more insufferable she would be if she was a theater kid? That apology was as uncomfortable to watch as it was to see our president simulate fellatio on a microphone. It was probably worse than that, actually.
All right, number one, I'm a teacher, okay? Number one, I don't like being called a creep.
You gave us 2 number ones, Ryan. It's supposed to go number 1, number 2. That was kind of creepy.
All right, number one, I'm a teacher, okay? Number one, I don't like being called a creep, okay? Because that comment is just so ludicrous. Look, I want to show you guys. Roach Gypsy, people talk about the comment of me saying, oh, she was cute. Okay, the way her mother had her looking, Gypsy was not cute. It was not. Like, it was so wrong on so many levels. Gypsy, the way her mother had her dressed and looking, no teeth, all that, it was so wrong on so many levels. And I'm not referring to that when I say that she was cute. I'm not at all. When I said she was cute, I was referring to her actually talking in the Mommy, Dead, and Dearest with the black and white, okay? I thought she was cute in that part.
If you don't want to be called a creep, stop being creepy. Stop obsessing over that homunculus. Seriously, stop it. Make no mistake, Ryan is as obsessed with all this as Gypsy is. It makes them feel grown-uppy. And we all want to feel grown-uppy, I know.
Legal action on you for that, because I can't have that. That's just so far from the truth, and it's ridiculous, and I won't put up for it. So I just want to let y'all know that that bothers me. Okay, I'm a teacher. I've worked for an organization, charity organization. That just is so wrong on so many levels, and it's disgusts me. Okay, so that being said, all right, that's all I'm going to say about that. I just won't have that anymore. All right, pictures of Gypsy, they're gone. Boom, throw them again. Gone. Pixie, go eat them. Look, I think she grabbed one of them. Look, I love my dog. Pixie, come here. Look. Pixie, come here. Pixie actually ate it. All right, I'm going to pick the other one up. That's wrong on so many levels.
But why seek out a woman in prison? Why? It's just weird to me. And I know the older you get, the more difficult it is to meet people. I get that. I do. But he didn't try joining a singles club or go to church first, go to speed dating. He sought out a woman in prison who was definitely going to need him when she got out. He fed that need, and she chose him because of that need was going to be met by him. She needed someone to use. He chose her because she bit, and maybe he figured a fresh out of prison wife was going to be so grateful to have him, as her savior, that she would be completely loyal and never ever leave him. It's fantastical. But back to earlier, Ryan comes across as very creepy to me. Not only that, but he's racist, he's sexist, he's homophobic, he's a misogynist. I get that just from listening to him this last year. He doesn't let real hard racist, sexist, or homophobic things slip out, but things do slip out. And I've heard him several times make off-color remarks that maybe he should think twice about saying. But, I don't think he's a PDF. I don't think that, though. He doesn't stop to think what he's saying. And you can't shove that crap back in. Once it's out, it's out. And apparently I'm the only one that notices it, so that's fine. But I don't think he's a PDF, not that kind of creep. I just find his obsession with Gypsy, and I'm sorry I'm bouncing a lot, I just find his obsession with Gypsy a little bit too much. Gypsy isn't top tier. She's not top tier. When someone like that goes away, you just take a breath of fresh air and you move on to the next one. She's a space filler. a time filler. That's all she was. That's all that's how she should be treated.
Pixie, give me it. Pixie, I'm mad at you for that, Pixie. Did y'all see that? Poor Pixie. Well, Pixie misses her mama, I guess. Sorry. Oh, Pixie. Stop it. Look. Play with that. No, look. Pixie, stop it. Stop it. Stop. Stop. You done?
That's a good girl, Pixie. Such a good girl. So I don't think anyone should be releasing anyone else's private text. But here's the thing. If Gypsy does it, if Ryan does it, we are going to dissect it. We're going to discuss it. Just stop contacting each other. Stop trying to be friends. It's never going to work. Stop trying to stay in each other's lives. It is pathetic. See, for Gypsy, this is a game. And this is what makes her feel like an adult. It's what makes her feel like a woman. That's what's so pathetic. That is, it is.
She threatened me on it after, she's threatening me, blah, 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 blah. About it because I need to get it off my chest. Okay? So those people saying, why are you talking about it? Why are you talking? Because I need to get it off my chest. It happened. It's recent. It leads to everything that's happened. Okay? So I'm talking about it. And this is my life. If you don't like it, like I said, here's the door. Anyway, like I said. All right. So then she does the text video. She does that. She released something very personal. Then she does the threatening video at the Jazz Fest. And we won the graphic so far, just to let you know. All right. So then she releases the video where she's threatening me, blah, 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 blah. Pixie, what you doing, baby? Anyway, she does that. Right? I don't know how to respond. Like, it's one of those things where I'm like, I can't believe you did that. Number one, I know how impulsive she is. I married her. I know her. Okay? I know how impulsive she is. And I know she doesn't think before she acts a lot of times. And that,
none of us were married to her. And we all know that she's impulsive. We all know that. She has no self-control whatsoever. A murderer with no self-control. Am I the only one that finds that terrifying? And Ken is like, whoa, a baby seems like a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. Anyway, that's really all I have to say on this matter. Chime in with your comments. If I pissed you off with anything I said, I'm not sorry. I'm going to say whatever the hell I want to say on my own channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to everyone later. Bye.